John, is John here? Hello?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, we're going to get started. 3, 2, 1. Hey, guys, what's going on? And welcome to episode 219 of the KBMOD podcast. It is December 20th, 2015. We are 5 days away from Christmas. So we'll talk Christmas plans a little bit. Actually, maybe not.
Can I address something right out the gate?
Sure.
I forgot to buy whole milk this week. Last week I said I was going to buy whole milk and drink it on the podcast.
Oh, why?
Describe my experience.
Fuck?
What happened?
I've never had whole milk.
Oh, you've never tried it. Okay, I see.
Yeah, but we were talking about milk, so I was supposed to buy milk, but
Okay.
I forgot to.
This is your confession. All right, well.
So we're not getting the milk review.
I'll do it the next time I'm on the podcast, which I guess 2 weeks from now. I guess there's not going to be one next week.
Yeah, next week I'm not sure yet. We'll let you know. We're trying to figure it out, but neither Brandon nor I can host, so we might be taking a break next week and then coming back the week after. But we have Drake filling in for Brandon. Drake, what's up, baby?
How's it going?
Yeah,
I'm doing great.
First time on the cast. Fellow Philly native.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not that
He's
great
so
of a-
proud. He's
so proud. You sound like ashamed that I'm from Philly too.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that is where
I
my
mean-
residence is.
See, the way I see it, though, no matter what I say, like, I can say Philly is a great place. The people are great. And then there's somebody that's
Oh,
just
yeah,
gonna say,
someone will always say,
it's
well,
a
that's
shithole,
fine.
dude. Like, it's great.
Yeah, people will.
It's funny because it is a shithole.
Oh, god damn it.
Actually, I've never been there. That's
Okay.
I mean, where I live, it's kind of a shithole.
Faceless.
but
Yeah, Brandon.
There's definitely nice parts.
I've heard stories about Philly that don't sound great, but
Yeah, we throw snowballs at Santa Claus, guys. Oh yeah.
well, also that they throw bricks at people.
What?
Apparently,
Yeah,
fucked
no.
People
One
just
of
throw
my
bricks.
friends got bricked.
Really? Is that true?
Oh yeah, freshman year.
It's
Okay.
like
well,
a random bricking.
Like,
I mean, that can happen anywhere, dude. I bet you in like Sweden, people
Bricks?
get bricked randomly all the time. It's like.
No. He was walking home at like 3 a.m., like actually like a block and a half away from here. And some dudes across the street just hit him in the face with a brick. And the cops didn't find him on the sidewalk for 3 hours.
What? Okay. Now this is
Yeah.
not helping the Philly story. Now I'm actually turning on my own city.
This is why I'm scared.
That's why I didn't defend it.
I
That's
did
why I
hate
didn't
Philly.
defend it.
You gotta be proud. We gotta love our city no matter flaws and all. Anyway, whatever.
It's not even like you would think bricking could be a good term, but no, it's definitely bad.
It's actually a brick to the face.
Like, it's an actual
from
just
some
brick,
thugs.
not even any kind of fun kind of brick.
Oh man. All right. Well, yeah. Brandon is traveling as of right now. John thinks he's having intercourse, which I don't know. We'll have to get the story from Brandon in a couple weeks when he's back.
Basically, all but confirmed.
Yeah, he is a sex machine, so he does need a couple hours to do that. Katie, obviously here. Nick here. John here. Katie, what shirt are you rocking, by the way, right there? Is that the Death Star?
This shirt
I can't
is
tell.
like
No,
a
it's not
mashup
Star.
of Kirby and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is an anime.
Okay. Are you a weeaboo?
Pretty beautiful. Yeah.
Got his ass.
Got him.
Got him.
I don't even.
Got his ass.
I don't watch any. Okay, cool.
Watch this little weeb squirm.
Oh, Katie's in showing his
don't
shirt
actually squirm.
right now.
That's
That's gorgeous.
It's terrifying.
All right. Well, what have we done this week? We can talk about games in a second. As my phone goes off for some reason. Anybody get up to anything fun this week?
Got
They would
some
like
new
to-
hardwood floors installed
saw
in my new
the-
house. It's pretty fucking exciting.
I saw the tweet. It looks
Those
very
are
nice. Very dark wood.
Very dark and a lot of
Yeah.
activity going on in there.
Would you describe your home as rustic?
No, I don't think those are rustic floors.
They seem
They're
sort
more
of
like-
rustic.
They're a little voxel-based flooring.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
Rogue.
Okay.
Would you say your home is roguelike? Or
I
has
mean, it would
roguelike
be like you could
elements?
slide around on the floor and be a little sneaky like a rogue.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very roguelike.
So are they all the way? Like, are they done with all the flooring? Or are they still working on it?
They're done with putting the flooring in the bottom floor, but they have to remodel the bathroom before they can lay that tile. So.
Okay. Nice.
What kind of tile? What kind of tile we working with?
Some rustic wood-looking porcelain tile, gray.
Gray.
Nice, yeah. And then my shower is gonna have a big rainfall water head with some LED lights. Be
Hell
good.
yeah.
Does it have permadeath?
Nice. Any lasers or?
Yeah, laser pointer.
A single
Just one-
laser
just one
pointer,
laser
a
pointer.
waterproof laser pointer next to the soap, like where you would put the soap, in case you want to point the laser at something. When you're
I need to
showering.
point at a diagram from the shower.
That's
Yeah,
good.
but all I have going on in my life is a renovation.
Is
right
getting
now.
the house
It's
stuff done?
terrible.
Yeah. I hear it. How is there like is into the new year? I'm assuming, right? Till all that stuff gets done.
Yeah,
but-
like middle of January, I should be moving.
Well, that's not too
moving
bad.
in.
That's good. Okay. Katie, anything fun or exciting happening in Indiana?
The finale of One Punch Man happened
Okay.
hours ago. It was fucking incredible, although it didn't finish. So hopes are high that they'll make a season 2.
I think I'm gonna try
it's
and watch
unlikely.
that show.
What is the what? I don't
I
even know
recommend
what is the. Give me the really brief synopsis.
It doesn't take itself seriously at all. It's like
Okay.
it's very memey. It's about the guy,
God,
this
I
like
don't know if I want this
superhero.
anymore.
Yeah, he's gotten so powerful for no reason at all that he just defeats like any giant ass monster and like any punch.
Okay.
It's got great animation. It's hilarious.
So it's more. It's like a very humorous.
Yeah,
comedy.
it's not like serious at all. It's really funny.
Okay, but it's on Hulu exclusively because I don't have that. But
Yeah, it's on Hulu, but you can also find it on a website called I think it's called kissanime.com,
That sounds
which
like a
I'm
porn
not
site.
sure if it's legal or not.
That sounds like a porn site.
okay, well I would
Kiss Anime.
I'll be the first to say
Also
that
hentai.
not official KB mod
Yeah,
recommendation. This would be a Katie Zen recommendation. Just gotta.
Yeah,
I was told
all
to
the
watch
Brandon.
this. I was told to watch this show as a person that doesn't watch anime.
Okay.
I think it's a good gateway anime.
Yeah,
It's.
I feel like
I'm not
that's
sure.
why I'm gonna try and give it a shot. 'cause
Pretty.
I have a hard time
I'll
getting
start with
into
that, and then
anime.
I'll be watching the entire seasons of Bible Black or what?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
Bible
I'm
Black.
excited. Oh God,
I don't know what that is.
I think
don't
that's
have to
a
talk about
hentai,
Bible
not an
Black.
anime. From what?
it's
Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Okay.
a lot of different hentai sites on the. I mean, anime sites.
Oh, the Freudian
No,
slip right there. Okay.
yeah.
That's good.
One Punch Man's really good. Definitely anime of the season. I recommend it. Give it the old 3-episode rule.
Subs or
I feel like-
dubs?
I recommend subs.
Okay.
It's authentic.
Very cool. Drake, other than your friend being hit with a brick in the face, what's going on in Philly?
That didn't happen.
I know it
this
happened
week.
like super long ago, but I just wanted to bring it up.
I mean, I'm on break from school, so I've just been I don't know, hanging out.
Yeah. All right.
Cleaning my apartment. My roommate's gone, so I can finally keep my apartment clean for more than a day.
Okay.
I see you on Twitter a lot with your.
It's a developing situation.
What is there some roommate drama going on here? Is this?
It's not really roommate drama. My roommate's just a slob.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Call him out. What's his name? What's his
Wait,
address?
do you-
I mean,
do you
that-
have,
that would be your address?
I'm not
so.
doing that.
What's his phone number?
Come on,
You can
man.
You can give the chat.
Yo, get his deets up. We'll blow him up, dude. Remember when Deadmau5 did that troll on Skrilly and gave out his number live?
Oh, this will be just like
It'd be
that.
just like that, just as
Oh,
big.
you're Deadmau5 and he's Skrill over there.
Yeah, you sound pretty low, Drake. By the way, if you can turn your mic up a little
Yeah,
bit.
Yeah,
turn
if you
your
can-
shit
All
up.
right, it should be better.
Oh
now,
my
right?
God.
So my God, you're
Oh,
inside of me
A
now.
little lower.
Perfect.
A little lower.
No, that's pretty good though. That's much better.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
right there. There
It's
you go.
gonna be one of those things where you guys just yell at me.
No.
No,
You're
no, you're
Okay,
fine.
it's good.
No, you sound good right now. Okay, that's good.
But yeah, no, just on break. Don't really have any like specific work to do. Obviously, I have school stuff that I could be attending to, but
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. Nick.
So happy that school's done.
Yeah.
So fucking.
So are you able now that there isn't the relationship Katie's in with the I know that you and that teacher in that one class, are you guys able to see each other outside of
I want
school?
absolutely nothing to do with that woman.
Okay.
For the rest of my life.
All right. Not even a little bit of an HF, if you know what I mean?
Maybe
What?
sometime down the line. I'm
Okay.
not gonna rule it out.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Wink,
What do you
wink.
I got the
saying?
message.
Nothing. Nick, if you don't know, you don't need to know. It's all right. All right, Nick, did you do anything this week? That was fun. Or any shows? See any
I
artists?
saw Star Wars.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm sure.
Okay.
Let's talk into that. If you saw, I have not.
I don't
seen
want
it
to
yet.
talk about it though. I don't want
Okay.
to talk about it.
Well,
I just
not
wanted- that's what I,
spoilers.
I did. So I saw Star Wars.
Did you
and that
like
was
it?
I'm not gonna say that either.
Wow.
That's-
Was it
I'm
good?
not-
Wait, what is this? Like,
I don't-
are you
I don't
saving
wanna-
your
I
review
don't
for
wa-
the
I
New
don't
York
wanna- I
fucking
don't wanna-
Times?
No.
What's
No,
happening?
I
Where'd you
went
sit
into
in the
that
theater?
movie. I sat in like the back middle.
Did you cry?
Spoiler. No.
Was Jar Jar in it?
Jar. That's.
Kills
sort
him.
of- I guess that could be a spoiler, but no, Jar Jar is not in it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, I knew Jar Jar wasn't in it. Nick is
Also,
under
there's no
NDA.
Watto. There's no Watto, so
Oh,
it's a bad movie.
okay.
Just spoil the whole fucking plot while you're at it.
So,
Chat, Watto.
is Nick the only person that saw it? Sorry.
Am I on the
I don't
cast?
know. I think so.
I'm not seeing it till Christmas.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'll probably see it again over Christmas. Either with
Over what?
Meth,
with
Christmas?
or
Meth,
Christmas.
Meth movie.
Either with my family or with friends or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I thought more people would have seen it and wanted to talk about it, but that's fine. Let's get into what we've been playing this week. What's been on the list? KD, start us off.
I didn't play a lot this week. I finished up the first act of Metal Gear Solid 5, which
How many hours was that
I
until
got-
you finished the first act?
that was about 40 hours to get through
Jesus
the first act.
Christ.
So if you don't already know, the structure of that game is fucking awful. So you go through 40 hours. I'm not going to spoil anything, but credits roll and nothing is resolved. A shit ton of new characters are introduced, but nothing happens. Nothing is explained. And then someone thought it was a good idea to have like a coming up in like chapter 2 or act 2 that spoils so much. You see so much spoiled in that like 1 minute of like to get you to play the next part, and they needed something to get you to play the next part because
it's
for
terrible.
the majority of the time you're going to be redoing past missions
Okay.
with like different requirements,
That sucks.
which is like I can get past it because the gameplay is so solid and fun. For example, one of it is like you go in with none of your equipment, you don't have reflex mode, which is what kind of slows down the game when you get like seen by an enemy, and that was fun. But you're gonna have to go through replays of old missions, a bunch of side ops, just to see what happens in the story. Which apparently I also heard was like a really important scene was cut from the ending because, well, I mean, we can only blame Konami at that point for like I guess rushing.
You know, I'm getting sick of Konami getting blamed for everything. What about Hideo? Like, come on.
Did you
because
did you
he's
just try to
crushed.
say his name and then you backed out?
Hideo
Of
Kojima? No, I can say it.
Yeah, Hideo Kojima. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got
What
it.
about Hid, man? I call him
it?
Hid.
Hideo
Kojima?
as he's known to be called.
No, I'm just sick of everyone hating Konami. Come on, man. Maybe he was a diva,
Yeah.
you know? Maybe
Who's to blame? Really?
we really should get to the center of this.
It's
but-
us.
Yeah.
We're to blame as the consumer.
We
We
made-
expect too much.
yeah.
We need to ease up
Regardless,
for Konami over here.
Konami.
Konami. Yeah, everybody loves him, right?
Can we get a pray for
love-
Konami, please? Pray for it.
Only
on Twitter.
thing I love more than some Poonanny is some Konami.
Hey, now.
Jesus. All right. So
Yeah,
anyway,
it's,
so you're into the second part. It's a lot of like repeating shit. And
Yeah, it's just
not
meant
fun.
to, keep grinding, keep leveling up, keep getting new stuff. Which, if you're into the gameplay, you can you'll get through it. And a lot of it is just, I mean, I'm not gonna go like super into detail, but it's ultimately story-wise really disappointing.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right.
that's all I played this week.
Okay. John, what about you? Did you get a chance to play anything, or just
I
house
played a
game?
little bit of Grand Theft Auto,
Oh,
actually. Some,
okay.
some Face It for Counter Strike. That's
Yep.
really about it.
Okay. Sweet. Drake, what about you?
Been playing a lot of Rocket League.
You've been
It's
playing
kinda
the,
as usual.
The hockey mode or whatever? That?
new game?
Some of the hockey
Oh,
mode,
how
but
is that?
I don't know. Hockey mode kind of sucks. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't suck. It's just like it. I don't know. I like playing the actual game because there's a lot of like really dumb shit that happens with the puck. But yeah. Aside from that, I finally beat the main campaign for Shadows of Mordor. That was like $15 on Steam a little while ago, so I picked that up. I really like the game. Like a lot of people said, it felt really, really grindy, but I didn't get that sense at all. There was always something to do.
Were you just doing like main story or what?
I was doing like a mix of everything. Like I had like almost everything unlocked by the time I actually beat the.
How long
Full.
did it take you? How long did you play for? Do you know?
I think I have between like 25 and 40 hours in it.
That's a lot.
But then like I have all the DLC for it, so there's two
I
or
didn't even
three.
know there was DLC.
Yeah, it gives you like 2 or 3 additional campaigns to play through,
okay.
which is pretty cool. But
I want to
Yep.
go back and finish that game because I never finished it. But
Mhm.
I'll probably just play the main story. I ain't got time for all that side shit.
Yeah, I owned that game and I played like 3 hours and then I never picked it up.
Like
again.
I
even
put,
though it was
like,
really
this-
good.
like about the same. Like I really liked what I
From what I
played.
played,
It's
yeah.
just I never like I stopped and then I like hadn't gone back to it.
Did you get far enough to be offended on teaching you that kissing is the same as killing?
Yes.
That's at the
I
very
did.
beginning. Yeah,
It's not consent.
that's right. Yeah.
yeah, but I do admit there is a certain point in the game where there's like a couple different abilities you can unlock that just makes the game obscenely broken in combat. Like it doesn't matter if there's like 50 guys around you. Like if you
Yeah,
know what you're
it's
doing,
like
you're
Assassin's
never
Creed.
you're never gonna die, and you can start killing everybody super quickly. So,
Okay.
yeah, other than that, just been playing a little bit of Squad, that game that just went into alpha this past
What's
week.
that?
It's been kind of rough going because most of the servers it's really popular in Europe. It's kind of like World of Tanks. So most of the servers are like German or French or something like that, and most of them are full most of the time. So you kind of have to wait and then grab a spot, kind of how some servers used to be on Battlefield.
What is Squad? What is it?
It's this new game from a group of modders that they did a major mod for Battlefield 2, I think.
Oh, okay.
But it was a really dedicated team, and they ended up forming a studio, and they're making this standalone game called Squad, where I think it can go up to, I think the largest server I saw had 80 people on it, but I think they said it was going to be able to go up to 50 versus 50.
Damn.
But it's like Arma. Like you can, if the graphics are turned up way high, like I only have a 760, so my system was really chugging, and I couldn't play it on the max settings. But it's very realistic. Like you'll die in one, 2, or 3 shots. One shot if anybody gets a headshot. There's no overlaid map. You have to bring up the map manually. There's 3 different voice chats. There's one for your entire team. There's one for just your squad that you're in, and then there's one for all the squad leaders to communicate. So it's sort of designed with that.
Is it like super slow like Rainbow Six, or is it?
It's slow in the sense that the maps are just like really big open places. They might have a few small structures on them, but none of them are really high. There aren't multiple levels to them, at least at this point in time. You know, it did come out 5 days ago.
Okay.
But it did have a huge emphasis on team communication. The vision is horrible. If you're on a night map, like I don't even know if they're adding night vision soon, but I couldn't see anything.
It's just a black screen. You're just holding W.
I mean, like I could see like the outlines of trees and everything, and when I got close to buildings, and you could sort of see the buildings because there's light moonlight, but it's incredibly hard to actually spot enemy units. And if you don't see somebody before they see you, it's like sort of like Counter-Strike, you'll just die.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it seemed cool in concept, but I'm waiting for it to get a bit more fleshed out before playing a bit more of that.
Cool. Sounds good. All right, Nick, what about you?
I played it as a simulator as well.
It's
called Halo 5.
Yes. Crazy sim.
There's like a little update with a couple maps and stuff, and more little things got added. So that's nice. Paladins as well. They got the deck building mode in there now, which is Drake didn't say that he played that. See, he doesn't come prepared.
I mean, I
So
remember
how much
things
does
I
the
had
deck
fun
building
doing.
change the game?
Yeah.
Basically, you get to pick whatever cards you want because
That's what I mean. Like, but does it make it more fun? Because it was like either fun or not fun whenever it was automated cards.
I guess it makes it fun because then you get to select whatever build you want to go for that game. Like you can go into a match knowing that you want to build like I'm gonna be like a barrack turret build or something like specific like that. And there's no RNG in the card draws at all, so like the cards that you go in with are the ones that you get for every time you level up.
Okay.
I like it a lot. I think it could be like potentially competitive. I think that'd probably be fun to watch. And
speaking of competitive games, how's Halo going they had a tournament today or something?
Yeah, they were doing like the qualifiers for the World Championship, I think.
Isn't that like $1 million or over whatever for the World Championship?
It's like 1.5 or something.
Yeah,
or it's almost 2. I think like last time they updated, I think it was like 1.7 because they do like a chunk from all the microtransactions it's crowdfunded in that way. I think they're also releasing like a bundle for like $10 that gives you a bunch of skins. And that goes towards that as well. But
he's not talking about deck building. Someone in chat said, "What is this deck building shit in Halo?" No. Different.
Oh no, that's in Paladins. Yeah.
Maybe coming to Halo. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, there are cards, I guess.
Yeah.
But not like in a card game way. Just in it's 2015 and we need microtransactions cards way.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that seems standard.
Yeah. All right, and I'll go real quick, and then we can jump into some news. Just a lot of Counter-Strike. I've been playing Face It, not Face It Pro League, because let's be real, I'll never be in that. But I'm enjoying Face It a lot. one thing that's nice about Face It, kind of even over like an ESEA, the servers are sometimes a little bit spotty here and there, but
They're
you can.
awful for me. I don't know why.
Are they? Yeah, it's weird. Like some days they're really bad, and other days like I don't have any problems. So I don't know if it's routing or what, but you can play, like if you have premium, you can also play with people that just have like the free version of Face It, which is pretty cool. And I don't know, there's a couple things about it that are a little frustrating. Like there's no ties in Face It, so you have to play 5 rounds on each side. It's MR5 for the OT, so games will just drag on a really long time. There's no like, if somebody leaves a pug, there's no like join thing. You just get stuck with a bot. So there's no join in progress queue, which I hopefully think they'll change. But it's been pretty cool, even watching like I agree with you, John. I saw some of your tweets, like watching FPL, like people play FPL on Twitch has been really entertaining too.
Dazed is a fucking machine, dude.
Yeah, it's been really entertaining when everybody's like streaming it. That, and then I've been playing a game that I never anyway, looking back, I never thought I would ever enjoy, but I've started playing Warband, Mountain Blade Warband, which came out, I guess, in 2010.
I saw you playing that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not a game like initially that I would ever think, like I would never pick it up, but one of the people in my chat who kind of recommended a lot of games to me was like, hey, try this out, and gifted it to me. And it's really, really fun. It's kind of hard to, like, I don't even know what kind of genre it fits into. It's so there's like
MOBA.
No, it's not a MOBA. It's like, it's an RPG for sure, but it's also so you build your character and stuff like that. It's like medieval times, or not even medieval times, I guess it is. And you basically go around and you build up your army. You start out as a nobody. It's kind of an adventure kind of game, and then when you actually go to the battles, it changes, and the fighting mechanics are pretty cool. Reminds me, I'm trying to think of what was the one game, medieval like fighting game that's multiplayer?
Soul Calibur.
Yeah, Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
Chivalry a little bit as far as like the fighting mechanics go and stuff like that, as far as like if you've never heard of Warband, but it's a sandbox RPG. There you go. That's that's a game that I've never even fucked with a sandbox RPG ever, pretty much. I don't really play with them, so it's really fun. Graphically, it's pretty terrible, but there's some fun mod stuff you can do. You can do up to 1,000. You get this thing where you can have like battles of like 1,000 guys on screen at once, and
I feel like I've seen like Star Wars mods for that.
Yeah,
that
there's a ton of different ones. There's a Game of Thrones mod for it too. That's supposed to be pretty good. But it's really fun. It's really rewarding too, because like as you build up your party and kind of manage your army, like you have to feed them, and then you like, anyway, there's like prisoner management. There's so many.
Wow, that
like,
sounds really fun. I have to feed my army. Ooh.
I know, it
gameplay.
sounds, that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't sound fun, but once you start doing it and like building, and then there's like I think it's meant to be played in a pretty hardcore way where you're like, because I'm playing it in the bitch way where I can save and then go back. Like I save constantly, but there's a lot of people that just play it the hardcore mode where like if you run into somebody who has a bigger army than you, get fucked. Like you just have to go with what happens to you. But I just reload whenever I fuck up, which I think is the probably way to do it when you first start playing it. But I think it's always on sale too for like $5 or whatever on Steam here and there. I can't recommend it enough. It's like a really fun game to get lost in. But anyway, I think that's it for me. Just a lot of Counter-Strike in that this week.
What league did you get placed into?
I got placed into, so I did my placement solo and I went 1 and 2, so I got into silver. Sham got into gold. He went 2 and 1. Fucking Sham. So anyway,
I went 3 and 0 and got fucking placed into silver.
Did you really? Yeah. So I don't really know how
it's fucking stupid.
I don't know
and
how
I
it
carried
works.
2 of them.
Yeah, I don't know how it works either. So I'm gonna play till the end of the season, or it resets the ladder. From what I understand with FPL, it resets at the end of the month, and then I think you play placements again, but I think you keep whatever elo you had that you gained from the previous month. So yeah, hopefully you'll get gold or whatever.
Are there only 3 matches for placement?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does 3 matches and,
okay.
and then it places you, which again seems a
think
little
that's not enough.
seems a little bit short too, because usually like placements, you'd think like 5 or 10. So
It's like 10, yeah.
yeah. So we'll have to see, but yeah. All right. So
I just remembered I
Yeah.
played Rainbow Six Siege. Have any of you played that?
Nope.
no, I've seen a lot of people
okay.
streaming it. What did you think of it?
I don't have an opinion on it yet. I played it for I only played like 3 matches so far.
Would you say it's worth $60
There you go.
from your
Absolutely not.
limited
Absolutely
impression?
fucking
Yeah.
not.
That seems
The
to be
people's
like
taste is
the seems to be the general consensus.
That and Battlefront.
No, Battlefront is definitely worth 60, man. Definitely. For
Is it really?
Sure.
I asked Nick
No,
that like
no,
2 weeks
no,
ago.
no.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Game is like dead on PC. It seems like I probably won't
Yeah.
play it until I get back from Christmas.
Oh, I lied. I've also been
Shit.
playing lots of Black Desert. How the fuck did I forget about that?
Oh yeah, that
Black Desert?
it's an MMO,
It's
right?
a fucking sick MMO.
Yeah.
It's best. It's so good, dude.
Is it one that has been like just came to the U.S. recently or whatever?
Yeah, it's been out in Korea for a while.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting because there is no level cap, but your level isn't like how you become powerful. It's like enhancements that you get on your gear. There's like a really advanced kind of like economy-based system where you can set up like fucking shipments and like it's hard to explain, but it's like a living, breathing world kind of thing. It's pretty neat.
Huh.
There's like really strong player housing, and it's really good. I'm super stoked on it.
I'm assuming it's not free to play subscription.
It's $30 for the game and free to play afterwards.
Oh,
apparently.
okay. Oh, wow. That's not too bad.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I heard it didn't do so well in Korea.
Probably
why
not. I
it
don't
came
think
to
it's
the
hard.
US.
I don't think it's hardcore enough.
Okay.
Like it's not grindy enough. Like Korean and Asian games tend to really like the grind to get to max level, so you're more powerful. Whereas this game doesn't really require that.
Oh, I also started playing GTA San Andreas on my tablet because I wanted to make sure I had something for when I go back home this week.
How does that play on
I have
a
something to play.
tablet?
I bought like a little controller and I
okay.
got it to work with it, so it's fine.
Okay.
Like it'll be enough to get me.
Hopefully
through,
you
like-
can. Oh, so you said San Andreas, not Vice City. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. San Andreas. is so
There
good.
Vice City's on Android as well. I think.
Mm.
I think 3 as well.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Well, there you go. That's what we've been playing. What we've been doing this week. Let's get into the news here a little bit. So last week, did you guys? I'm assuming did you guys talk about the changes made to Counter-Strike last week?
We did.
Okay, I'm sure you went over this a bunch, but we got to talk about it this week again because obviously all of the community was very upset about these changes, and Valve, to their credit, on December 15th did something that I don't think anybody really thought they were going to do. One, they communicated and they said that we made a huge mistake, and they reverted essentially all of the changes that they made in the winter patch, which is something that I think most people wanted, but were really surprised when it happened. And so they had made a bunch of changes to the rifles that made it more random, that were really upsetting, and they took that back. And also the way they just made pistols more inaccurate overall. They actually repealed that update as well, which some people weren't as happy about because I thought the pistol update was actually fine, but they promised to be more communicative. Is that a word? Something like that. They said they were going to tell us what the fuck they're going to do next time, essentially, which has been really good because one thing, the way Valve operates, they like to release stuff and then kind of let it shake out and then make changes based on that, but there's usually no communication. So, I was really excited about it. John, what did you think about? Did you play much since the R8 update and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest concern to me was rifles. Like, I just didn't like how they changed the reset time. It's just too much of a change in the game.
Yeah.
Pistols don't really bother me too much because I tend to be shitty with pistols anyway.
Yeah.
The rifles were the big concern, and that's reverted now, so I'm pleased.
Right,
Totally
and
okay with
essentially, like the R8 is, I mean, since they nerfed it too, which they nerfed, I guess, 2 or 3 days after, maybe 2 days.
Well, you knew that was going to.
Yeah, that was
like,
definitely
I
happening,
can't
but-
believe they did that. Like bullshit. You fucking knew they were going to fix that.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the day afterwards.
Yeah, and that gun, I mean, that gun is just, I don't think I've been killed by an R8 in like the last 30
No, nobody
games.
uses it now
because it's not worth it. So, though, again, it's not even the issue of adding new stuff. It's just that you like fucking communicate with us, test it out. The other thing was that, and my major gripe with this huge update with CS was that these were all huge changes in one package. Like, why not spread it out? Why not do the rifle change and then see how it happens?
Fucking
Yeah,
get a
gradual.
client for CS:GO
Yeah.
like you have for TF2 and Dota.
Exactly. Get a client like you can test it out on and know like right away with the feedback. So, and to their credit, again, I'll link the post here in chat. But they didn't make any excuses. They just said they fucked up, and they were like, going forward, we know that we have to communicate better. And I mean, there's been some serious backlash in the counter, like with CS:GO, with some of the changes, like the CZ and stuff like that. But even with that backlash, like with the CZ, it took them like a year to patch it. So I think people were just kind of like just resigned to the fact that this was going to be the new meta in Counter-Strike with all these fucked up things that people really didn't want. And they took credit for it and took their lumps and went all the way back, which couldn't have been easy to do. And they said that there's even been stuff like, there's been some communication on Reddit here and there from devs like popping into threads and saying things about like the ranking system even changed too, the way they weight stuff because people were losing their ranks and they're like, what's going on? And they changed the way.
Wait, is that how the people sound?
Yeah.
What's
What's
going
going on?
on?
I was global, now I'm LEM or whatever. Yeah. So they said that they actually did change the ranks and communicated that too. So it's good. I don't know. I think we have to wait and see going forward if they stick to what they said, but it's good news. It's good news right now. So, all right, that's with CS:GO, and let's talk a little bit of League of Legends. Drake, this is your favorite game of all time, right? You love League of Legends.
I played it in beta, and then
And then you stopped
I think
playing.
my last game played, aside from a couple games with Joe Rod, like last month or
Okay, so yeah,
July.
your favorite game of all time. That's what it
Favorite
sounded
game.
like. But no, this is some big news because Rick Fox, actor,
Sick, bro.
Los Angeles Lakers, 3-time championship winner, has bought a League of Legends team, and he's changing the name from Gravity Gaming to Echo Fox, I guess, to reflect his name. And this is just a big deal. I guess. I don't know. Why is it a big
big
deal?
deal?
I'm just confused why these guys are buying like bottom tier teams.
That's true. Yeah.
You're risking
Yeah.
relegation. Like,
Yeah, that's true too.
Throw your money around, dude, and get somebody good, like a solid
I mean,
team.
he reportedly for $1 million, Rick Fox bought Gravity Gaming, and I don't know. Again, it's I guess it's just kind of like oh my goodness, look, esports is
Yeah,
like
that's
more
all
people.
it screams to me is like esports is legitimate
It's
when it's like a
legitimate.
really shitty this is not what makes this legitimate.
Right,
at all.
exactly. And again, like we need legitimacy when there's so much money in it already. It's like, again, I get Rick Fox is a big name, but
Also, like,
what
a great time to get into the League of Legends pro scene
It
in
does seem-
2015, end of
does-
2015.
I know it does seem a little bit late.
I'm really hip to it. I like video games. I'm gonna buy this team. This is what he sounds like.
Yeah.
It's a terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. So definitely, I mean, again, it was just all over. It was a big story on Twitter too. I remember seeing a ton of people retweeting it and kind of going crazy about it. And then I think the main thing is though that the mainstream media obviously likes to pick up stuff like this because Rick Fox is somebody that the mainstream media would like to talk about because he's pretty famous. So if he's getting into the nerd video gaming, shit, then
he's an e-gamer now.
he's an e-gamer. Yeah.
Do you even e-game?
Competitive esports.
Electronic sportsman.
Yeah. One of his notable things about Fox's life is he was once married to Vanessa Williams, who was probably the most famous Miss America ever. So there you go.
Sure. Yeah, I know who that
Pretty-
is.
Pretty excited about that. So also more League of Legends.
I have no idea who that is.
Really, Vanessa Williams? Hold on.
Oh,
Just-
Vanessa Williams.
yeah.
Wait,
Google image. Just Google image searcher. You probably have
I
seen
probably
her
know who
before.
this is.
Yeah.
Vanessa Williams.
Live Googling of Vanessa.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
she
know
looks
that
like
is.
somebody that like I wouldn't care about.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't say you care about her. I just thought you might know about it.
That's terrible and probably racist, Nick.
Yeah, be careful.
It's not racist.
Wow.
You're a bad man.
So more League of Legends news. League of Legends is now entirely owned by a Chinese conglomerate called Tencent, which they had a huge stake in League of Legends already for a long time, but now it's entirely owned by a Chinese company, which is, I don't know, is that concerning? Does anyone care?
I don't think it matters.
I don't
They're
think-
too Riot Games is too successful for a parent company to come in and change anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
One
yeah,
change
Tencent
could
is just,
fucking snowball that company out of control.
like
The only
Tencent is
concern that I
so
have,
big.
yeah, the only concern that I have is that now that everybody's cashed out, that they're going to start losing some of their top talent, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because you're going to get a lot of developers starting their own studios. Because I mean, there's people there that cashed out tens of millions of dollars.
Sure.
I can almost assure you. So these guys are just going to go start their own studios. Maybe we'll see some new kind of interesting games coming in the next few years that we wouldn't have seen otherwise. So I think
Hope
it's probably
Hope
good.
it's a shooter with MOBA elements.
That'd be great.
yeah. So I mean, and Tencent offers a ton. I mean, they just have a ton of capital. They had a market cap of over 200 billion in April. So
Yeah, they're an
There's-
indie startup.
there's just a little bit. They're they got some money to throw around. And a lot of the comments on the article. This is actually a Ars Technica article, but people are just, I don't know if people don't seem too worried, but some of the comments were like, well, it's what don't the Chinese own in America? You know what I mean? As far as like, as how
they
it
own our land.
they own everything. Yeah. Once China cashes in that IOU, we're really going to be in trouble. They're just like, hey, I want it all now. Be like, all right, you can have Virginia,
Entire continent.
Texas.
Entire country.
No, but it is interesting. But I agree with you, John, too. I don't think I don't think they would want to go in and mess the formula up too much of what's already been working. Then that's what's already making money. they'll probably just do more things and more skins and more things to continue to make more money. But all right, and we're gonna switch over to Twitter a little bit here. There's a lot of news here that's just gonna be kind of quick hit stuff that feel free to chime in on if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
No, I'm good.
Twitter has named its first director of gaming. Subtext of this article is, and he came from YouTube. So the reason this is news at all is, I guess, they have a position called director of gaming on Twitter, and
it's like a sports role.
Yeah.
A lot of these big social media firms are now starting to look at gamers the same way that they look at athletes, like esports guys.
Yeah.
They have like their special programs and their best practices and special clients with unique features and all kinds of other stuff that I'm sure Twitter's doing the same thing Facebook's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're also like trying to get into the video space, it seems, a little bit, so it sort of makes sense.
Add a volume slider. Then we'll talk about video Twitter.
Yeah, that'd be nice, Twitter.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna fall to the director of gaming though, to add the audio slider.
No, but I mean, it makes sense. Like they're sort of aligning.
Yeah, I mean, in his comment, so Rodrigo Veloso, by the way, is his name, and he said that he wants to work with content creators and give them the tools, or in some cases, build the tools to allow them to produce the best content. Anyway, just some fucking canned comment. I don't even know. When I started reading it, I realized it was so canned. I don't even give a fuck. But anyway, they have that position. It's been filled. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see what kind of integrations they do, and if there will become like a Twitter partner program or some shit for gamers. I mean, who knows?
I fucking hope not.
I really hope so. I can't wait to join it. All right, and then I feel like I'm sure every week we have talked about Hideo Kojima and his,
Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Nomo. Oh my God, didn't Hideo Nomo pitch for the Dodgers? He have the weird wind-up. Anybody?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, John. I know I just had that, but so Kojima is finally released from Konami, are the reports, and he is working on a PS4 console exclusive title that's supposed to be pretty different than anything he's done before, according to the rumors. So this is another Ars Technica article.
It's an FPS with MOBA elements.
Yes.
Probably. He's never done that before.
Yeah, could be. So people were speculating as to if it was like like he was working directly, like if he was signed with Sony and making games only for the PS4 or for stuff like that. And in the update to the article, it's just a collaboration with PlayStation that will be exclusively on Sony, but it sounds like he's going to have his own team that he already took from Konami and continue to make games, that he wants to make. And I don't think he's like exclusively to Sony. But that's good that he's free from. It seems like he's going to be able to get back to work and do what he wants to do. I mean, we don't have.
Also note that exclusive to PlayStation means console exclusive.
Right.
It'll probably be a PC title as well.
Yeah, and
there's no excuse for people to not do PC anymore because it's the same architecture. But Sony doesn't want the same games being on Xbox.
Right. And it says even here in the update, John, at the very end. I missed it, but yeah, it says it'll probably be on PC after PS4 release. So you are right. So
another important thing to note is that Konami is still. I mean, Kojima is still under like contractual.
Silence. Gag order.
Silence, yeah. So we're not going to get a tell-all for a while.
I can't wait for the documentary, though.
Yeah, I can't either.
How long is the gag order? Do we know? We don't have any idea.
I don't think we know.
No. Yeah.
We know that his contract with he officially left Konami on the 15th, which was quite a bit after his like going away party. So there might have been like a struggle to hold on to him from Konami. I don't know, but
hey, speaking of contracts, here's something that I forgot to mention that happened to me this week. My YouTube channel is free for Machinima.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
That was like a thing that happened in my life this week.
Was it like really you had to be the person because it would have just kept going, right? Did you have to?
Yeah, I had to tell them that I didn't want to be.
Was it painless doing that? Because I think I might have to do that soon too.
Relatively.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, congrats.
Just make sure you're within your non-renewal.
Yeah,
period.
I gotta look at my contract.
Yes, freedom. Like I felt like Braveheart when I got that email that was like your channel was unlinked from Machinima.
Yeah,
I was like, yep.
Oh yeah. Now it's time to really start getting active again and get picked up by one of the big. Actually, you don't even need to get picked up. MCN's nowadays anyway. MCN's nowadays.
Yeah, AdSense.
You just do
archaic
AdSense
business model.
Yeah, you really don't need it.
Or Machinima. Just think about how glorious they used to be, Scott.
Oh, I can't. I was
you were
talking
joining
about
like the fucking best company in the world,
dude.
According to
I really wasn't though. When I
Yeah.
was talking about this on my stream, when I first got there, it was like they had just hit the iceberg and the water was filling up, but not everyone knew. But I figured out anyway. I should even share some of the stories, but it's I found out pretty quick. And
It's the documentary from you.
Yeah, no, there
yourself
definitely
off.
will be a Machinima documentary at some point. I hope they
Machinima
interview me.
Manifesto.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Yeah, another thing to note, if the rights to Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill and like Zone of the Enders, other things that Kojima's worked on, still belong to Konami. So unfortunately, we are probably going to see another Metal Gear Solid game from Konami that Kojima has nothing to do with, which really sucks.
Will you play it?
But
It
I'm
could
not gonna.
suck. It sort of has it. The odds are against it, but it doesn't have to suck.
Yeah.
Well, they did shut down his entire studio that worked
Yeah.
on it. So
Yeah,
they-
but he
I'm
took that
saying-
entire studio with him, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
I heard that he only took like a few choice people with him, or did he take the whole studio with him?
He probably took everybody that matters.
Yeah, I think he took. Yeah, it sounded like from the
Okay,
article he
okay,
took
okay.
everybody that he wanted. So.
Yeah, but not sure who's gonna pick up the Metal Gear Solid series.
Infinity Ward.
That'd be amazing, actually.
THQ.
Bungie.
David just there.
Yeah, Bungie.
Oh yeah.
Destiny, Metal Gear Solid, Taken King.
Yeah. All right, we just got some.
The
We,
Taken story.
we have some quick hits here too. There's just a lot of stuff to comment on, but Dark Souls 3 system requirements have been confirmed. Katie, this is for you,
I'm
and it's just in.
This is for you.
Katie's end. Your computer cannot run it. Can you believe it?
It absolutely can't. My
It's,
computer.
yeah,
I'm
it says-
currently saving up for a new rig, but
No, no chance.
yeah, I have a.
No, you could run
this.
it.
Wow, 50 gigabytes of storage needed. That's coming from like the 8 gigabytes you needed in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
And like the less than 20 you needed for 2.
Oh my God, you need a broadband internet connection. You're not gonna.
Shit!
Yeah, you're fucked on that.
How am I
too.
gonna play
You're
this?
out. You're out,
No
kid.
chance.
Sorry.
I'm done.
So, graphics card GTX 465 or a Radeon 6870 minimum. 8 gigs of RAM, which is pretty standard. Intel Core i3. Yeah, I mean those are pretty. Those are not crazy specs.
Yeah.
At least for minimum, but
Dark Souls 3, like Dark Souls 2, it looked like shit, like
Yeah.
kind of, but it ran like a dream.
Mhm.
So, From Software has definitely learned from like Dark Souls 1 as far as like that, because that was an alpha PC port, and Dark Souls 2 was like really really good. So it's all signs are pointing towards Dark Souls 3 having a really really good PC port that'll run on like a lot of hardware, because like this doesn't look like really particularly like high specs. Like a GTX 750, that's not too far up like the scale
yeah.
like graphics cards.
No,
So
I think
yeah,
it's,
I'm excited.
I think it's gonna be fine. All right, and this one I just put in to trigger everybody because I I saw Brad had put it in the article, and then DayZ has been in early access for 2 years, and there's a post from Buy Studios blog just thanking everybody for all the fun times. Nick, do you have any comments on this, or you happy with it? Or?
Can I just scream into the microphone?
Yeah, I only put it in there to hear what Nick would say. 2 years, boys, in early access. So it's kind of
Is
weird.
that
when
something you celebrate?
Yeah, it's odd
Is that
because
something that's you're supposed to celebrate being 2 years in early access?
as you like read it, it's like they kind of like they put the nods to like all the weathered or all the broken features and the near game breaking bugs. Like they Bohemian Interactive like talks about it. Like
I get
in
it.
here.
Early access is a platform so you can develop and like have the product out. I get it, but don't be like, yes, we made it for 2 years. 2 years of being unfinished. This is like if a woman is pregnant, she's like, oh my god, my baby is 2 weeks overdue. Can you believe it? That's so great.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Yeah.
My baby has been inside of my body for 10 months now. I'm the best at making babies. That's what they're saying.
No, they're saying
gigantic
they're saying the baby's dead.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
might be that
That's
big.
pretty much what's being said.
Same thing. Daisy's dead.
Our
Yeah.
team is exceptionally excited about this game that nobody probably gives a fuck about anymore.
I mean, I wonder what their players.
Thing is, people do give a
people
fuck
play
about
that
DayZ
game.
still.
They do. People play
They
it.
really do, and I don't understand those people. Actually, those people are great. Those people are the wishful people in the world. Like, congratulate. You can hold on to anything.
Same kind of people that are fans of the Orion series. They just hold on to
Yeah, just
the
holding
hope.
out hope.
Can I also point out again, if you play DayZ, fair enough, all that stuff, I get it. Like if you like the game, you're gonna play it no matter what. But they do not even right now their goal, they don't give a definitive date, and they still haven't, but they're like, with our goal set for a 2016 release from early access and the upcoming 1.0 of DayZ, let's take a quick look at what we have ahead of us. But there's no set. I will bet you money that this will not release like officially in 2016.
I just
bet
got
you,
a collateral.
Of course not.
By the way,
There's
I'm
no
the
way.
best.
You just got a collat?
Yeah.
What do you... What?
So you are playing the game.
You're playing DayZ?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely the Nick Jenkins of the podcast now. I'm definitely playing. No, not on DayZ.
Oh,
Halo.
okay. Oh, Halo. Nice.
I'm the best.
So anyway...
Animal Companions.
I only want to keep an eye on the story
Game
to
of the year.
see if this comes out in 2016. We'll see. I don't think so. I don't think it's happening.
Is there like a gap that DayZ can fill that, I mean, because I haven't played either, but that H1Z1 hasn't filled?
You get the alpha experience.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing. At this
Someone-
point, like, there's like
Can't
all
get that from
the
H1Z1
clones-
anymore.
Even the clones, like, just they're better
Are
than
doing it
DayZ.
better.
Like how? Yeah, like it's gotten to the point where like at first it was like okay, fucking survival stories or whatever the fuck. Like we had that shit.
Yeah.
But now there's games that are actually like getting somewhere and getting some headway in that genre. But no, you just stuck with DayZ, piece of shit. Never
I feel like at
finished.
this point though, it's one of those things
Yeah.
too where like if you put this much time into it, you can't to just give up and be like, yeah, it's
That's-
never going to be released. I can't.
That's
you
a
know.
fallacy.
I'm not saying it's a fallacy. I'm just saying if you put that much time into DayZ, it's probably hard for people to walk away. They're just not going to stop playing it. Like, yeah, it's garbage or it's not. You know, there's so many broken things in it, but I put too much time in. So
Those people need help.
all right.
That's what an addict says.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Like I put too much time in it. No, just get the fuck out. There's better games. There's better games.
I
There are
knew
better
Nick would be
ways to
so
spend your
triggered
time
by
on.
You
this.
are better than this.
This is why I put this in here.
You are better
just
than
wish-
playing DayZ. You can get
Fucking
help.
hater, dude.
You can get clean. And you can place like fucking Rust. It'll be a fucking step above whatever the fuck you're playing. This fucking unfinished garbage.
Oh man, there you go.
The mod was better, and it was pretty
The
broken.
mod was better.
Yeah. All right, so
Uh,
Damn.
more Arkham Knight news. I feel like we also talk about this mess, the PC version. There's a new patch. There's a lot of fixes for it, but it still does not support multiple GPUs. So, or if you have like
How are they still patching this?
well,
When they openly, I think we've already talked about this.
yeah,
Like
we have talked
is there
about
really
it a
any
lot.
point in fixing it when you're offering like refunds,
Yeah,
like regardless of when you bought it?
yeah, it's still happening.
Ugh.
It's just, yeah, no support for multi GPU setups. So anyway, you can check out. I'll again put this in the chat. You can check out the patch notes if you give a fuck, or if you just bought it on console and it worked, then actually good for you. We don't really say that very often on a PC podcast, but I think you did the right thing because the PC version or the console versions were fine by all accounts. I think so. Anyway, there's that. What else? Awesome Games Done Quick. Their schedule has been announced, so that's coming back January 3rd. So as the holidays settle down, it's always fun
Really
to
good shooter block. in
yeah
there.
yeah
Oh yeah, I did a quick like look through the schedule. The Super Monkey Ball stuff's happening pretty early, so that's always like very entertaining.
yeah.
One thing I did see is that they are doing a speedrun of Bloodborne, but
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately it's at the any percent category, which revolves around doing like a duplication of like the currency in the game, which is really, really not fun to watch, in my opinion. And like the jump up from that to the all bosses category is only like about a half hour more. So that's disappointing, but still happy that Bloodborne made it on. What else? Left 4 Dead 2. That'll be fun to watch. It's like a 4-player co-op speedrun, it looks like.
Oh, that'll be really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there's
never
always
fun to watch.
a lot of times even with these two are games like that I don't even games that I like a lot of times the games that I don't expect to be entertaining at all just because I'm all of us are just not wasting our time. It's for a good cause,
Yeah,
but you
I
just get
love-
sucked in for so long and you're like I don't even know I'm
I love
watching
when
a
it's
speed
like-
run, but
When it's like a
So
game
good.
you've never heard of.
Yeah.
And it's like most entertaining thing.
really mesmerizing. So yeah,
Soma's up there for an hour and 25 minutes.
that I gotta fucking see. Yeah.
There's got to be some crazy no clip for that. Just to...
They speedrun Slenderman, guys.
Oh,
Love
nice.
horror.
Yeah.
Love horror games.
Damn, that's gonna be
Love
sick.
horror games. Survival horror.
Slender Man.
Fuck, dude.
Crazy Taxi. That'll be fun to watch.
Maybe somebody will do the Harlem Shake Slenderman edition.
Stop.
Really, really looking forward to it.
You need to stop.
Oh,
You're being cut off.
God damn it. All
Why are
right.
you such a
There's
hater?
there's a Super
Triggered.
Mario Maker block of 2 teams of 4 people that are all doing like blind races of the custom levels that just come up when you do like 100-man. It looks like, so that'll be fun just to watch them go through just random levels.
Yeah.
Like people like Trihex in there, Dram.
January 3rd is when they're starting, so
Yes.
check it out. Rocket League has made $50 million, and it cost $2 million to develop. So I'm not great at math, but I think they made $48 million.
It's a success.
So that's
I
pretty
didn't
good.
realize it cost that much.
Yeah, that's true. $2 million does seem like, I guess for game development, maybe not as much
I guess
anymore.
you just
but
sort of think of it. It's like, oh, Rocket League, indie game. No, I mean,
yeah,
it still costs a lot of
$2
money.
million. Yeah.
It was over a 2-year period, I think they developed Rocket League. But honestly,
Yeah.
the main thing I like about Rocket League is how fast all these different like tournaments and everything got set up. Like there's weekly ESL tournaments and monthly ESL tournaments that even have like they even have implemented like in-game titles like for people who have won them. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So also in the article, it's just interesting because the addition, so they had the DeLorean in the game, was a result of Universal Pictures actually coming to this development studio and not the other way around, that's pretty big. That's pretty cool that the game was that successful. And they're like, hey, yeah, please put the DeLorean in your game. They had to get Steven Spielberg's approval, they said, when like it was pending, and then they were like, holy shit, we made it. So
We made it.
we made it. Steven Spielberg's looking at signing something with Rocket League on it.
He probably looked at it. He was like, yeah, that's a car. And then he signed it.
Yeah, exactly. They even I don't know if Steven Spielberg's a gamer. Like, did they explain what Rocket League was to him? Is he?
I could be pulling this out of my ass, but I think like his son is like a gamer, right?
Yeah,
Like
could
something
be.
like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Who knows?
Let's just say on this podcast that Steven Spielberg is like one of the biggest gamers.
Does he have a
ever.
son? I might be thinking of somebody else.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Whatever.
Steven
We could
Spielberg.
Google it, but it's whatever.
Steven Spielberg's into like everything.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. All right, Katie, you want to do the new releases for us real quick?
Yeah, I'll run through these. End of the year, things are slowing down. But we do have the final Arkham Knight DLC coming out on December 2nd. I won't beat the dead horse about the PC version of that coming out, but it's going to be the most wanted missions with, it looks like 4 new villains, like Killer Croc, Mr. Freeze, the Mad Hatter, and Liam Neeson. Batman also gets a costume, a brand new costume. It looks like... where's the
Yep,
price
it's
on
drag.
this?
It's drag. That's what you're about to say, right? No. it's not drag
Yeah,
costume.
hopefully. Looks like from the Dark Knight is what it is. But yeah, that's coming out on the 22nd. American Truck Simulator is getting a release date of February 3rd.
Orb is going to be really excited about
Yeah.
that.
Or will be. Play so much Euro Truck
And I
Sim.
looked through a few Steam like indie games coming out, because that's always fun when there's no like huge release coming out to sing. There's the Madness of Little Emma, which is another action platformer with pixel graphics and roguelike elements. I know that we've all been, really hoping for something like
I was
that.
hoping you were going to read the user-defined
There's not
tags for
enough
that
of 'em.
product. Looks great.
Read the
Especially
what?
on this,
All right.
especially on Steam.
No, you read all the user-defined tags for the product. don't
Oh,
you?
yeah, I
You
did. I did.
You didn't say?
Action
Did you say indie?
platformer.
I think you missed indie, but it is
I didn't
on
say
there.
indie, no, but
Yeah.
I don't see any AAA pixel roguelikes coming out.
Yeah.
But that comes out on the 21st. But another game that looks pretty interesting is called Aviary Attorney.
Oh my
It's-
God! Is
The
this?
description for this says it's the hottest bird lawyering game to come out of the 1840s France. Join J.J.
fuck?
Falcon and his witty apprentice Sparrowson as the two take on clients, interview witnesses, collect evidence, and deliver justice to the guilty. So it's got a really interesting art style where it's all just
Black-
realistic animals,
Yeah.
and I'm
Is it
assuming it's
creepy?
kind of like Ace Attorney. It does look creepy in a way. But,
This
yeah, that
reminds
also
me
comes
of
on-
Hateful Boyfriend or whatever. Did you ever play that?
Oh, Hateful
Hate-
Boyfriend?
Hateful
Hateful
Boyfriend.
Hateful
boyfriend.
Boyfriend?
Hateful Boyfriend. Whatever the fuck.
The
Oh.
hateful 8 boyfriends.
Yeah. Or like in the sense with all the bird humor that they're going for here. Is this like the same people or something? Maybe not.
No, it's
Anyway,
birds.
a lot of bird humor.
Yeah, that also comes out on the 21st, but that is it for new releases.
Let me see who else. Yeah.
Quickly running back to Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
He apparently indirectly created the Medal of Honor series.
Oh.
Huh?
Wow.
It wasn't like something inspired by
Apparently-
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, it was like right before he was shooting. He was gonna start shooting Saving Private Ryan. He was like working with like the interactive division of the studio beforehand, and like they were trying to make some like World War II shooter. And he was trying to make it historically accurate, and it was all this thing. But then he went and shot Private Ryan, and eventually the studio developed it into like the first Medal of Honor game.
Okay.
Which
There you go.
that's weird.
That is an interesting fact. Confirmed gamer though. Then not only a gamer, game developer in a way.
I don't know if either of those things are true.
I don't know. I think that's close enough. If we can say that.
He did something with a game once, so he's a gamer and a game developer.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. All right, Katie. Well, I will say I don't think it's the same studio. This is like sketchy something with the attorney game, but it does recommend How to Fool Boyfriend or whatever as another game that is like the the game you just described.
Yeah, that came up for me too. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Along with a couple other anime visual novels. So,
Right. Yeah. Great stuff.
It's about the same.
All right. Well, we only have a few viewer questions this week, but I was gonna say that they're good, and none of them are great. But that's your guys' fault.
Wow.
So we're gonna start with the first one from Dave, who asked us, "What was your best Christmas?" This is a decent question because it makes us think back.
It's topical.
Yeah, it is
I don't
very
know.
topical.
I don't know if I have like a single one.
Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, this could be centered around a gift you got, maybe a trip. I'm trying to think myself. Best Christmas.
Yeah, I'm not materialistic, so
I got a PS3 one year. That was hype.
oh yeah, probably the year I got an Xbox. That was pretty good.
I don't think I've
With Halo.
ever gotten a console for Christmas ever because my parents didn't love me.
Oh, I'm an elitist. I've never gotten a gift of a console.
How is that
Man,
an
fuck
elitist?
you, dude.
How is that elitist?
Fuck you, dude.
I don't understand how that is anything to do with being elite.
Oh, look, I'm a personal computer gamer. I never even got a gift from someone for anything that had to do with a console video game. I've only ever gotten Steam gift cards as gifts.
That's not what I said, but
Even when we celebrated my circumcision, I only got Steam gift cards.
Is that like a celebration event?
what
I'm
the-
Jewish.
I think it is if you're
you're
Jewish.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah?
ask.
Is it?
Don't they? What is it? It's
Isn't that a
called
thing? Like you have a little party sometimes?
No, they do that. They do that young.
It's like
I mean,
a pizza party.
Yeah.
I don't think you would get a game console or Steam gift card. I think it's too young if you're.
That's what my entire family in the basket at the party that everybody left Steam gift cards.
circumcision.
White elephant. Everyone just with envelopes with Steam gift cards.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
All just varying amounts of gift cards. What am
You
I
have to
going to
steal
get?
someone else's
10,
card.
15, $20? Who knows? I heard there's a 50 in there. Whoa.
Man, I'm trying to think as a kid, like if I ever got anything. Maybe I could just be misremembering my childhood, but I don't ever remember getting anything killer for Christmas that I wanted.
I think
N64 the year it came out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I got an N64 for Christmas as well. That was good. Like, if it was like I got an Xbox or an N64, or if I got like a big Lego set, I was happy. In fact, that's what I want this year. I want a big Lego set so that I can just make. That's like a memory. Is always like on Christmas, like building a Lego set for some reason.
You know what I got from a relative of mine this year? It
Or
was kind of we did like a well, I got an anchor. It was just
A what?
a rusty
An anchor?
anchor. So we do like a white elephant every year, and I'm notorious for getting just awful shit. The year before this
Okay.
one, I got a box of tools.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
not
else getting box sets of Harry Potter.
I mean, box of
And
tools
you
could
might
be
need
useful.
those
Actual
tools.
gifts.
That could be
You
useful.
might need those
Look
tools.
at me. Look at me. I'm gonna sit on my ass and play video
I mean,
games. I'm not gonna work on a.
I'm not
fucking
saying
chair.
right now. I'm not
Just in
saying
your
in like
lifetime,
a month.
though.
I'm saying like in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years, you might need those tools. You should
No, go
appreciate
on,
these fucking tools. Ungrateful bastard.
Wait, are you
Okay,
getting
well,
so?
when am I gonna use a
so-
rusty fucking anchor?
You could mount it, dude. If you ever start a bar, that's like a sick thing for like a microbrew bar, dude.
Yeah,
Put
I'll
an
put it
anchor
on the
up.
counter next to like a bottle of Maker's Mark or something.
Yeah, it'll look rustic. People
And
will
maybe like a
respect you.
It's a good conversation
a bronze statue of a lobster.
Yeah.
Like that.
Maybe have like a couple seafood appetizers in your bar. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
I
You could use it as a butt plug.
how is it really? It would be really heavy,
Do
right?
you have the anchor?
Yeah.
Where's the anchor?
Do you have it?
I don't want to get it. It's
Okay.
far back in the garage.
Oh, you're
Okay.
weak. That's why.
I'm a
You
weak
can't,
man.
you can't lift
I'm a
it.
week.
You can't lift it.
Damn it.
It's disgusting. It's filthy.
I will say though,
This
going
guy-
How are
from
your biceps, kid?
going from tools, like tools are an okay gift in the sense that you might not use them, but you could nice to have a
It's
box
not
set
like
of
it's
tools.
not a great.
I give my
gift.
wife tools for Christmas. She likes power tools. It's fucking weird.
Really?
Like I buy
That's
them
funny.
for her and she's real stoked. It's like I don't have to buy them for myself.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah, you
That's
buy
funny.
them and someone else uses them for you. They do the work side. It's basically like that's like a solid exchange.
Yeah, that's a really good exchange for you. Wow.
Just
That's
see
a-
re-
We're
It's
not
a
trying
service.
to make Katie's Zen feel
That's
happy
real,
about
bro?
the anchor. I'm just saying, compared to like tools, that an anchor is a shittier gift.
I think
But-
we're taking a very materialistic approach to this question.
Yeah, Nick said he wasn't materialistic, and look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him
I
now.
mean, I don't think I
Yeah,
have
don't things that I
a.
love.
I don't think I have a best Christmas.
Yeah.
But I have like
A worst one.
the best kind of Christmas that
Oh.
I enjoy having.
Yeah.
I don't know, like everybody makes a big deal out of like holidays and stuff. I don't want to go to like a family house and like have all my relatives surrounding me during Christmas morning. Like no, I want to sit there. I want to not do anything. I want to open some presents with my immediate family. I don't want to make a huge deal out of it. I don't want to see my relatives.
No one can look at each other in the eyes. There can be no actual joy expressed. You just sit there and you guys open the presents and.
The last time I had Christmas at a relative's house, I was on a farm in Kansas.
Oh.
With my aunt and uncle and my mother and their 2 adopted Asian kids. And it was unpleasant.
It wasn't or was pleasant.
It was unpleasant.
Oh, it was unpleasant.
Just a very awkward atmosphere.
I feel like when you added the 2 adopted Asian kids and then said it was
Yeah,
unpleasant,
I- like,
somehow that is not okay. But if you had
I was like rearing up to make a joke, and then you dropped like 2 Asian
Well, 'cause
adopted
they're-
kids,
'cause
and
they're
I was
my
like, all right, I
cousins.
can't make a joke now.
These Asian kids are my cousins, but
Yeah.
like I don't
Were they-
feel related to
are
them.
they
'cause
younger?
I never see my extended family. My extended family is either on the opposite side of the U.S. or they're in Europe. So
Oh, okay.
I never see my extended.
were they younger kids or were they like older?
They're younger than.
Does it really matter to you, Scott? Let's be honest.
I don't know.
No, well, no, it doesn't really matter. I'm just curious, like if they were like
They're
5 or
younger
6
than
years
me,
old.
but they're teenage. One
Oh,
just
okay.
went into college
they're
this year. and
okay.
the other
No,
one's in high
that's what I
school.
meant. Like they're his age. It's not like they were like children. So.
Oh, they're definitely children compared to me.
Oh wow.
They're like super sheltered.
Oh okay.
I don't know.
So your ideal Christmas is
Quiet
not
without
any
my relatives.
without okay. I think that's probably a lot of people's ideal Christmas.
I can relate to that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think with me. I mean, as far as like Christmas, like, I don't know if I have like a great Christmas. Remember one I've told the story before. Someone brought it up in chat. Literally Christmas Eve, we were going to somebody's house and I realized I hadn't bought gifts for anybody and didn't have my wallet, so I borrowed my dad's credit card
Oh,
on
yeah,
the way,
that's right.
and I fucking bought people shit and told my
Wait,
dad I would
what?
pay him back. You haven't heard about this?
I don't think
When was
so.
this? I heard the story, but I don't recall how.
I've told it on the pod. How many years
Yeah, how
ago?
old
It
were
was
you?
before. You don't want to know. I was.
Were you like
way-
in your 20s?
I was in my teen. I was out of my. I was okay. I was living in
were
my
out
parents'
of high
house.
school.
I was out of high school though, but I think I was in my first year of college,
You
and
deserve
I think I
nothing for
stopped.
Christmas.
I stopped at like a Wawa, like the local convenience store.
Oh my!
I bought them all gift cards.
Here, guys, have a stuffed pretzel for Christmas.
Exactly. No, and I gave the card, and he's like, "This is the weirdest exchange ever," because I gave him the receipt and his credit card back, and I was like, "I'll pay you back after Christmas."
Wait, did he give you the credit card?
Yeah, he did. He was.
Your dad's an enabler.
He was such. I think he was so. Everyone was so baffled by the entire exchange. Like everyone was shell shocked that not only did I have the balls to ask to borrow somebody's credit card to buy them their gift.
Oh
Like-
my fucking god!
So that I don't know about best Christmas, but it's definitely memorable, and they never let me live it down.
Next time you talk to your dad, tell him that I'm upset with him.
That he
let
enabled me to
He
do that.
let me down.
Yeah.
He's an enabler.
Anyway, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
I
that's
really don't
exactly
know.
what I have
Thinking
to
back
say
about that, I
it.
still can't believe I
Scott's a
did
bad
that.
family member.
I'm a bad member of the family.
You deserve nothing for the rest of your Christmas.
I'm already the black sheep, but I think that definitely solidified it. But anyway, did everybody
The
go?
sheep who steals the other sheep's fucking fur and then re-gifts
I
it.
paid them back. It's not like I didn't pay them. I paid them right when I had my money again. But still, it's still like it is Christmas, so the whole idea that anyway.
You forget the most important part of Christmas, which is clearly presents.
It's definitely
Not
presents.
spending time with your family.
Exactly.
and
It's
loved
not even
ones, Scott.
time. It's not even
Fuck
time.
that.
Yeah, I usually try to not put make people that I'm giving gifts to put their money on layaway. That's usually not something
Yeah.
I try to do.
You guys are fucking.
Wow.
I just
Did you
give
have-
everybody gift cards and I buy them like the day before I go home because I have an
Yeah.
excuse now in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Like I'm lazy as fuck anyway. But there's no way I'm gonna travel with all of those gifts.
Oh,
for
yeah,
people
that's-
when I go
yeah,
home.
that's
So
true.
it's just like here's a bunch of fucking Amazon gift cards. Buy
Yep.
what you want.
Yep.
I don't have to think about anything.
Yeah.
And to make up for my lack of thoughtfulness, like I give them like an extra $25
Then
on
yeah.
their Amazon gift card. Like instead of $50, I give them $75.
There you go.
Then I don't have to fucking feel bad.
Well,
That's good.
you can still feel bad. There's still a lot of bad
why
feelings.
would I feel bad?
I don't know. I don't really have a reason for you.
Yeah. No, gift cards really have made the whole. Again, I think a lot of people do think gift cards are just lazy, but
I don't
They're
like
the best.
giving
They're the
gift
best
cards.
kind of gift.
But you can
because
buy
people
whatever you
just get
want.
whatever they want.
yeah,
Like you make sure that the present that they get from you for Christmas is fucking stellar.
right. That's true. I don't know.
Best thing
I think the
give,
problem
freedom.
for me is that
purchase.
I feel bad giving a gift card, but I'm
Like receiving
totally okay getting one.
Yeah. I don't feel bad giving or taking.
I prefer to get one. If anybody wants to buy me anything,
Oh, you
give
don't
me
feel bad giving or taking it,
Home
Scott?
Depot. Home Depot gift cards.
Home Depot gift cards.
I need Home Depot right now.
Oh yeah, with the house. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
you do.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, let's get Katie Zen. Let's all chip in for a Home Depot card for him for this Christmas.
Can you give me a family video gift card?
Don't
Do
you
they
have a
have-
discount? Don't you have a discount already? An
Yeah, you
employee discount?
Shit.
Okay, all he can do
no,
is
actually,
laugh.
my,
That's all he
my
can
dad
do is just
actually-
chuckle.
I have nothing better to react to. My dad was actually telling me about like some for like Christmases like a while ago. When there's like a game that we like asked for, I guess, and he couldn't find it, he would like rent games from Family Video and not return them. And I was like, I'm not even mad because you're just
That's like a
abusing the
strat.
system.
That, like, yeah, you.
Yeah.
That's an option. That's like an option when you
Yeah.
rent something is that you can just
So
take
I was
it.
looking through like old PS2 games, and I'm like, this still has the little ring on it from Family Video.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, I have a couple games that ended up like that for whatever reason. Where it was just like, it's not worth paying the fees. Let's just keep this forever.
Yeah, it's their fault. Honestly, like, why not attach like someone's credit card to it? Like I don't know. Too passionate about video rental policies.
I think that would go.
That
the
passion is what you got you into this industry. And you need to hold on to it. It's what's gonna take you to the top.
industry. The industry.
The
man.
industry.
You could really do some innovative things in the industry with passion like yours too. So
Yeah, it needs.
you should start thinking about ways to interrupt the market.
Yeah.
Be like the Elon Musk of video rentals.
You could send rentals to people's homes via tube.
Yeah.
Like the
Hey,
bank
Amazon.
tubes?
Yeah.
Like the bank tubes.
That's-
Not the
yeah.
bank tubes, dude.
Yeah.
You could build a tube
Infrastructure.
system that like
Just
reaches
every
every
house
house in the
network.
country.
Every house in America will have a
and
tube.
you just
that
fucking
goes to a
bank,
family
like bank
video.
Just a massive like
Everybody
web of
has
underground
a
tubes.
red box console in their home, and you just go
It
up
just
to it, and
comes
then
right
a
through.
tube brings you
God.
your movie. That's still on physical media for some reason because we refuse to use the internet in this fucking universe that this exists. Where
Oh my
we're going
God.
through the hassle of getting a physical tube.
Yeah, I love the
Placed in
idea
our
of
home.
Katie championing that too, and everyone's like, "Dude, we have fucking digital. Like, we don't. No,
Or it can
this is
go
gonna
on
work."
Amazon on the web page and buy a movie right there.
Oh man. All right.
Didn't one more thing? Didn't
Mhm.
I think Sark told the story one time about how he got a Bible for Christmas, like from his parents.
Yeah,
I forgot the
I'm
context.
sure
of
he
that,
has in
but-
his history. It does sound familiar. I got a Bible for Christmas. I got the NIV study Bible for Christmas, and in the middle it has all these like multicolored pages that have like hot topics for teenagers, like sex and love and stuff like that. And I used to like. I remember when I got it, I ran upstairs and I was like, oh man, I can't let my family see me looking at the colored sex page if I'm downstairs. Let me look upstairs. And then it's just like bullshit with like Bible verses about like sex is a beautiful thing, but in the confines of marriage, or not necessarily bullshit. Again, feel free to your own beliefs, but it was, it wasn't anything risque. It was just like, here, these are the verses in Psalms where David talks about fucking his wife that he loves very much. And stuff like that. It doesn't say it like that. But...
I think when I was like a kid, I got this book of like pictures of like stories from it was like a picture book of like Bible stories, and when it showed like Adam and Eve, it was like barely covered up by bushes. I'm like, I'll be right back.
Jesus, Katie. Yeah, no, it's true. You had to take what you could get when you grow up in a household like that.
Option.
Yeah.
I don't think I got this for Christmas, but one time my grandparents gave me the O'Reilly Factor for Kids book.
Oh yeah, you've told this story.
The O'Reilly Factor for Kids.
Yeah, I would. Oh, knowing you now too, though, like at the time, I don't know if it would have been as big of a deal as it is now, but it probably was.
I hope my grandparents never hear this, because like that was actually probably one of the hardest times where I've had like faking enthusiasm over a gift, like being, oh, thank you. Excitement. That was like probably the hardest one.
That was definitely something my grandparents would have given me.
The O'Reilly Factor.
It's a grandparents thing to do.
Yeah, it is very
conservative grandparents.
Midwest grandparents,
yeah.
Man. John going to battle with people calling him out for the gift card thing in chat right now.
This guy's trying to say that
you should just carry cash.
Gift cards aren't a difference, but we're not even going to discuss chat.
No. It is. Yeah. You don't just give people, especially if you have a lot of people in your family. Good God.
Plus, I like Ashley Madison gift cards. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Is that a thing? Is that really?
I don't know. Brian imagine.
Oh, okay.
So. I don't see why not.
Here, have an affair, Uncle Hank. Here's a gift card on Ashley Madison.
Uncle Frank, right in front of Aunt Kim. Just give Uncle Frank the Ashley Madison card.
Doesn't even have a dollar amount.
Your membership was going to expire, so here you go, bud.
Oh,
that Pornhub ad for the holidays was like the best.
That was really good, where he gives his grandfather the gift card. Yeah, that was really good. Pornhub gift cards are legitimate, definitely. All right, so this is a lot of Christmas talk. This is just a throwaway question, but I'm curious with the pot. Has anyone actually ever used any of APL's discount codes? No, seriously, on the cast.
I think I've said this to you before, but I treat it like that old saying where it's like Bill Gates like bending over to pick up a $20 bill is like he'd be wasting his time. Like me using a 3% code.
3%, Nick.
3% is a waste of my fucking time.
You literally have to hit 3 keys. APL. Also, and the answer is yes. A lot of people use it. Not anyone on this cast, but a lot of people do use it. So
I don't use I could be using codes for a lot of things.
So
like I never think of using it when I check out on a thing.
I have used Dunkus.
I think I used it once.
Yeah. Oh, you have?
I think I got Sonic Generations off of G2A, and I just like said fuck it, and I put in APL.
Nice, man.
I don't know.
Dude.
I might have forgotten.
I probably got like 2 cents for that, but
was going to do it. I remember this distinctly. I was.
Oh,
going
you
to
fucked
do
me
it when
over,
I bought
Drake.
Black Ops 3.
Oh.
But then I realized like 2 days later after I had bought it that I had forgotten.
Yeah. See, look at that. In chat, 3% is worth it for an unemployed college
I've never
student.
used anyone's coupon code for gaming stuff, but I highly recommend anytime you purchase something online, go to retailmenot.com and see if there are any coupons available, because you can save fucking shitloads of money.
I just was turned on to that website by my girlfriend, and I
really
check it every time now for anything online. It's really good.
It's a really, really strong website. A lot of people don't know it exists. I don't know why, but I mean, it's hit or miss. A lot of the time, the codes and stuff that are offered there don't actually work, or they're like expired, but it's worth checking because it's usually like 10-15% off of almost anything you want to buy.
Yeah.
Have any of you used like pizzacodes.com?
Pizza.gg.
I think that might be it. I don't know. It's like you put your zip code.
Like just what, for
like
online
you put in
ordering?
your zip code
because you can get like deals on pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those hot deals.
Those hot pizza deals.
Yeah.
Almost as hot as that.
Get a 2-liter. If you buy 5 of them.
5 pizzas.
And cheesy sticks. We got cheesy sticks for free.
What are you? Are you the website right now talking, or what? Who are you?
I'm the pizza
Can
guy.
we get to this last question? Because I didn't even know this was a thing, and what the fuck?
I don't know if. Yeah. So this was an email. This was sent
it is.
in an email
From the week reviewed these.
Oh, really? I didn't even see this review. God damn it. Seth, at I am Seth said, Mountain Dew flavored wings from Buffalo Wild Wings, yes or no? Apparently this is
No,
a thing.
and do they actually? Is it like actually Mountain Dew soda
I think-
flavored,
That sounds awful.
or is Mountain Dew like in the sauce, which
Yeah,
would
I
be
think it's- I
fine if
think
you're
it's
making a
sort of
sweet
that.
sauce.
It's supposed to
In the
make it like a
sauce.
tangy sauce. I
Okay.
think. It's-
Okay. Like I'm
What
good
I-
with a sweet barbecue sauce if you include like, cause I mean one of the barbecue sauces that I make if I'm doing chicken, I put Coke in it.
Right, yeah.
It's like if it's like just to make the barbecue sauce sweet or something, like totally fine. But if it actually tastes like Mountain Dew, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That's
way-
ridiculous. That's disgusting.
This seems like one of those like there's a lot of brand combos that make sense, but this one is like I feel like there's more people that are gonna be like that's gross.
Yeah,
Like,
it does
like,
not.
I want that.
It does
I
not.
can understand like Doritos, like instead of like using breading, like you crush up Doritos and roll them in
Yeah.
and deep fry the Doritos.
That'd probably
that'd
be
be good.
Yeah, that'd
If
probably
you're
be
trying
good.
to do a Doritos Mountain Dew thing, like that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I would
Like
only
soda
ever.
flavored chicken.
I'm not also not a Buffalo Wild Wings fan. I never really have been.
I'm a Quaker steak and lube guy.
Yes, I do like Quaker Steak and Lube. That's around here.
Get them triple
God.
atomics, bro.
Everything,
Man.
nothing better than a nice lubarita, right, guys?
That's right. Oh yeah, Nick's been. Yeah, you've been here there a couple times.
fucking
That's a
Pennsylvania.
great question. Do the Mountain Dew wings give double XP?
I was
They
just
probably
gonna
could.
say.
They probably could if they really
I
wanted.
was just gonna
Because
say.
shout out
I
to
would
Not
only
So
pre-
Ordinary Gamer for that one.
Yes.
That is a great question.
If they did, then probably a
Email
lot more.
Vaughn.
Yeah, should ask.
Next COD game, I can't see them not partnering with that.
Yeah, that's a huge missed opportunity. If so, anyway, I don't know. I guess it depends on also where you are. If you're in an area that doesn't have a lot of options, I guess Buffalo Wild
Like-
Wings. But I just never.
In a real
It
world
was like,
situation,
It's a great place to watch a sporting event. Just gonna say.
Yeah, that makes sense.
if someone was like, "Hey, I ordered these Mountain Dew wings. Do you want to try one?" I'll be like, "Yeah, sure, I'll try one." But I would never. I feel like I would never like take the leap of ordering like my own.
Yeah, a whole order of them.
If they have like a trial thing where you can get like 12 wings of 4 different flavors, maybe I'll get 3 of them just to try them.
Yeah. So and then you got the other guaranteed ones that aren't fucking Mountain Dew.
Yes,
Disgusting.
if you're gonna open a wing joint at any point in your life, please have like a sampler like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
eat 20 of the same flavor wings, but if I'm
Yeah,
only
when you got all
confident in
these
one,
flavors,
I'm gonna get
man.
20 of them. So like give me like a platter where I can have maybe two different wings of 10 flavors. That'd be an ideal wing experience.
We need to make a boneless wing startup. Well,
I like Wingstop for that reason.
reason.
There's a thing at Wingstop, which is my wing place of choice, that allows you
Yeah.
to get 40 wings, and it's 6 different flavors.
That's
And
nice.
it's a good ratio.
That's a good selection.
All right. Well,
I'm
there you
looking
go.
Through family video deals
Oh.
on Retail Me Not, up to
Oh my
75%
God.
off all fitness titles, off all guy flicks.
Guy, what the fuck is a guy flick?
Fitness
a
titles!
romantic movie for like aimed towards a guy.
Guy flicks.
All guy flicks.
Fitness titles. What the That's amazing. Wow.
It's worth it.
You're gonna have to go back, man. You're gonna have to use it on Retail Me Not. Get a nice movie.
Yeah. Just go on
Maybe you
my
get
phone.
the entire Tybo set or whatever.
What?
The Mike Chang 6-pack.
Fucking
Yeah.
Tybo.
Tybo, baby. All right.
Forgot
Say
about
Tybo baby.
Can I rent Insanity Workout?
Yeah, probably.
P90X.
Yeah. Whatever is that fad kind of? I feel like right now
No, I think it still gets used a little bit.
does it, but I feel like maybe I just don't watch enough stations or late night TV with infomercials for.
I think they
workout
sort of like
videos, but-
branched out and they make products now, I believe.
Yeah. Just seems like it's not as hip as it used to be to like get the fitness video. It's all about like biking, going to like those bikes, whatever they call it, like cycle something like in LA, and they're.
Also, it's 2015. No one needs to order P90X.
That's true too. That's a good point. No one needs the actual physical videos or
like,
DVDs.
you can probably get a YouTube rip of that.
Yeah. Good lord. All right. iTunes podcast review of the week. We actually have a good one this week, and Brandon is not here to tell you guys to get your reviews in, but I think we had a couple actually last week. So you can obviously it requires that you. Yeah, we had a lull of like. We had 1 week where we had none, and then a bunch of people chimed in.
Yeah.
Last week we
Mhm.
disrespected whoever sent. I think it was Bustler Hustler, and we didn't even read it. We just said that
Yeah,
he
it
sent
was-
it.
Brandon was like, somebody left a review and it was shitty.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
awful. It was copy. It was. I think it was actually just like a question from inbox that had been copied in.
Oh,
like
really?
the level up my PS3 account
Oh,
on Modern
God.
Warfare 3.
Also, I need to shout out. We got a sub. I met John
Yeah.
at BlizzCon. I am gay. Just subscribed. Literally, that's the name. So, thank you for subbing,
what's the
man.
name?
I am gay.
I met John at BlizzCon. I am gay.
Ah,
That's the
nice.
actual name.
Nice fucking
That's a good
username.
name.
That's
good
really
name.
good. Thank you for subbing.
You made that just to spend money.
Yeah, I know,
Like
right?
I'm not like. Thank you for spending money, but you went through the time to make that to also spend money.
Yeah. Shout outs. Well, Bustler getting shit on here for his review last week. However, he's back again this week, and he was selected. So, I guess second time's the charm for trying. And the title of this review is Pranked. And again, submitted by Bustler Hustler, and I will read the following. My buddy does this prank when we're hiking where he'll suddenly stop, freeze, and stare intently off into the distance like he spotted a wild animal in the trees or bushes. He'll be real quiet and then glance at me with an expression like, "You seeing this, man?" I just go with it and try to see what he's looking at, standing there like an idiot and wondering if my eyes are going bad. Then he'll snap back to reality and continue on the trail as if nothing happened, and I can't ask him about what he saw because he's a dog. I don't know.
It's copy pasta.
I don't know if that was any better, but it sounds like it was better than last week's, and the twist
I feel like I
really
just
got
got-
me at the end. I didn't expect it. Anyone else
I feel
get?
like I just got told a story by a senile old man.
That's kind of what it
Yeah, I'm
feels
not
like.
real happy about it. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Really fucking
it's
stupid.
Yeah.
My only reaction to that was
Yeah.
just.
Does Bustler say anything that isn't copied?
This is apparently stolen from Reddit, so
I
we
don't
should
think
give
so.
credit to Reddit.
Stolen from Reddit.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We'd never want to steal from Reddit because that is just that community. Whew, they get mad if they get stolen, so hopefully they won't boycott us. All right. Well,
Bustler, that does not mean try again. That means stop.
third try, maybe next week. All right. Well, this has
Now,
been.
if you'd like some lessons for how to do a proper KBMOD question,
Oh, here we go. Yeah. KD.
you know who to talk to.
Yeah.
I do lessons, $50 a hour. Hit
That's
me up
pretty
on Skype.
reasonable.
It's worth it.
Pretty
Minimum
reasonable.
1 hour.
Yeah, minimum. I don't even know what you'll take in only 1 hour. Let's take a bit more than that.
Okay. $50. That seems like a steal
Process.
for getting featured on a podcast as popular as ours. So definitely do it.
You're paying for fame.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Exactly.
Fame.
So next week, I don't from talking to everybody, I don't think we're gonna have a podcast next week. If that changes, we'll put it out on Twitter and stuff like that. But as of right now, Brandon and I cannot host because we will be traveling or with family. So I think we'll probably take a break for next week and be back the week after in the new year. So thank you for listening to episode 219, and maybe we'll see you next week. Maybe we won't. Stay tuned to the website and Twitter for that info. All right. See you guys.
Make sure to
Bye.
follow us all.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I see. I'm bad at wrapping this up. Shit, man. Make sure to follow us all.
Follow us all at Volition. On Twitter.
Yes, at Volition. That is all of
Yeah.
us. It's a group account. We all share it. No, but at NFen, at KBMOD John, at Def Not Drake for Drake, and at KatieZen18 because he's 18 years old and ready to mingle. So, and I'm at APL Fisher. And yeah, we'll see you guys again soon. Farewell.
Peace.
Later.
Your turn!